Namaste. Tonight I'm going to read Volume 2, Book 2, Rudra Samhita, Part 3, Chapter 41, Description of the Altar Structure in the Shiva Puran. Hariom Tatsat. Brahma said, then after mutual consultation and getting Shiva's permission, O sage, Vishnu sent you ahead to the abode of the mountain. Urged by Vishnu, O Narada, you bowed to Lord Shiva and went ahead of all to the abode of Himavat. O sage, after going there, you saw your own image made by Vishvakarman. You were surprised. You were a bit ashamed too. O great sage, tired of seeing the portrayal of yourself, you became engaged in seeing the other builds of Vishvakarman. You entered the great altar of Himavat, studded with various gems and decorated with gold pots and stumps of plantain trees. It had 1,000 columns. It was wonderful, O sage. You were struck with surprise on seeing the altars. Then you were a bit confused and greatly bewildered. You spoke to the Lord of Mountains thus, O Lord of Mountains, tell me the truth. Has Lord Shiva, seated on his bull and surrounded by his gunners, come already for the marriage? Have the gods with Vishnu and others at their head, the sages, the siddhas, and the secondary gods, come already? Brahma said, on hearing your words, full of surprise, O sage, the mountain Himavat told you the truth. Himavat said, O Narada, O highly intelligent one, Shiva with the marriage party has not come till now for the purpose of marrying Parvati. O Narada, know that all these things have been portrayed by Vishvakarman. O celestial sage, shake off your bewilderment. Be calm, remember Shiva. Showing kindness to me, you take your food and rest for a while. Then gladly accompany Menaka and others to Shiva's presence. Accompanied by these mountains, you request Shiva, along with the gods and the great sages, Shiva, whose sprout-like feet are worshipped by gods and demons. Bring them here. Brahma said, you accepted the suggestion noble-heartedly and performed the duties there. Then accompanied by the sons of the mountain and others, you went to Shiva's presence. There the brilliant god Shiva, surrounded by the gods and others, was seen and bowed to by you and the mountains with devotion. Then all the gods, including Indra, Vishnu, and me, and Shiva's attendants, asked you, O sage, they had been struck with surprise and suspicion on seeing the mountains, Menaka, Saya, Meru, and others bedecked in all kinds of ornaments. The gods said, O Narada, intelligent one, you appear to be bewildered. Have you been duly honored by Himavat or not? Tell us in detail. Why have these excellent mountains, Menaka, Saya, Meru, and others highly bedecked and of great valor, come here? O Narada, does the mountain really intend to give his daughter to Shiva or not? What is it? That is taking place in the abode of Himavat now. Please tell us. We are having doubts in our minds. Hence we, the heaven dwellers, ask you, please say everything, O righteous one, and dispel our suspicions. Brahma said, on hearing these words of Vishnu and other heaven dwellers, O sage, you who had been fascinated by the magic of Twastir Vishvakarman, spoke to them. Going to an isolated place, O sage, you spoke these words to me, to Vishnu, and also to Indra, who is the Lord of gods and a former enemy of the mountains, having cut off their wings. Narada said, the distorted portrayal of heaven dwellers is something enchanting. He desires to delude the gods in a loving but cunning manner. O Lord of Sachi, have you forgotten everything? Formerly you had deluded him. Hence he wishes to surpass you here in the abode of the mountain of noble heart. I have been fascinated by my shining portrait. Vishnu, Brahma and Indra have been realistically portrayed by him. O Lord of gods, why should I talk too much? He has made artificial prototypes of all the gods. No one, not a single detail, has been left out. It is for the purpose of particularly enchanting the gods that this spell has been employed by them through this caricature. That's it. Caricature. Brahma said, on hearing your words, Lord Indra, who was frightened from head to foot, immediately spoke to Vishnu. Lord Indra said, O Lord of Lakshmi, O Lord of gods, Twastir, who is agitated due to the grief over his son, will surely kill me under the pretext and not otherwise. Brahma said, on hearing his words, Vishnu, the Lord of gods, laughingly consoled Indra by speaking thus. Vishnu said, O Lord of Sachi, formerly you had been enchanted by the demons Nivataka Vachas, your previous enemies, by the power of their great spell. O Indra, at my instance, this mountain Himavat and others too were rendered wingless. Let the mountains now create magic on remembering that and wish to surpass us foolishly. We are not to be afraid of our enemies. O Indra, Shiva, favorably disposed to his devotees, will undoubtedly look to our welfare. While he was speaking this to Indra of agitated mind, Shiva spoke to Vishnu following the worldly custom. Shiva said, O Vishnu, O Lord of gods, what are you speaking to each other? O sage, after speaking thus to them, Shiva addressed you. O Narada, what does the great mountain say? Tell me the truth with detail. You must not keep any secret. Does the mountain want to give the daughter or not? Tell me that quickly. O dear one, on going there, what did you see? What did you do? Tell me that quickly. Brahma said, addressed thus by Shiva, O sage, you endowed with divine vision told him secretly what you saw in the altar. Narada said, O great Lord, Lord of gods, listen to my auspicious words. O Lord, there is no fear of any hindrance in the celebration of marriage. The Lord of mountains will surely give his daughter to you. It is certainly to take you there that these mountains have come here. But to delude the gods, a wonderful spell has been created. O omniscient, it is only to inspire curiosity. There is no possibility of any obstacle. O Lord Vishvakarman, a great expert in creating illusion, has constructed a peculiar altar in his house at his instance. It is full of surprising things. A fascinating assembly of gods has been built there. On seeing it, I was deluded by his skill and was struck with surprise. Brahma said, O dear, on hearing your words, the Lord Shiva, following the worldly convention, laughingly spoke to Vishnu and other gods. Shiva said, O Vishnu, if the mountain Himavat gives his daughter to me, what have I to do with this spell? Speak to me what is true. O Brahma, O Indra, O sages, O gods, speak truly. What have I to do with the spell if the mountain gives his daughter? It is held by scholars, knowing cogent reasons, that somehow or other the fruit should be achieved. Hence you, with Vishnu at the head, will hasten seeking only the task on hand. Brahma said, discussing thus with gods, Shiva appeared to be completely overpowered by karma like an ordinary man. At the bidding of Shiva, Vishnu and other gods, the noble sages and others, O sage, kept you and mountains at the head and started for the abode of Himavat. They were surprised to see the wonderful abode. The delighted Shiva reached the outskirts of the city, accompanied by Vishnu and others, as well as his delighted Ganas. Footnotes. (100) Indra is said to have clipped the wings of the mountains when they grew troublesome. Here ends today's reading of the Shiva Puran. Om Prabhu Pranaratam Vibhum Vaishnatam Jagannatham Sanatam Udiptam Vaishnavam Shiva. Om Kapura Karum Karanavratam Sansar. Om Tvaya Mata Chapita Tvaya Tvaya Bandhusha Chasaka Tvaya Tvaya Vidya Dravinam Tvaya Tvaya Sarvam Mama Devati Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat.